Good morning, everyone. The new topic is what about Pfizer? We will see on second mensuration is based on the perimeter, lengths, area, then volume. All that we are dealing with is coming in mensuration. So as you have seen in the introduction video, we will start here also. So in one dimensions we have seen we have lines and other things. So first figure that we have dealt with are 2D figures. The first 2D figure that normally we go through is a rectangle. Class, in rectangle we have two dimensions. One is length and other is breadth. So it has side effects. Yes, Harshul, it has some. Okay, any allopathic medicine has. Okay, so this is the length and this is the breadth. Normally we take the longer side as length. Class, this is a convention that normally the longer side is taken as length and the shorter one as breadth. Okay, so I hope we are able to understand why the name 2D is given to this figure, because we require two dimensions to exactly what you say mention a rectangle. Class, please confirm. The first thing that we go through, or the first parameter that we go through this rectangle, is perimeter, and second is area. Class, first tell me what do we mean by perimeter? Perimeter is length of all the sides. Perimeter is talking about the boundary. So whenever we are talking about the boundary of a given 2D or 3D figure, we are talking about the boundary only. So you can see here A, B, C and D. If I name this rectangle as ABCD, then it will be AB plus BC plus CD plus DA. So length of all sides is known as perimeter. Now let's write their value. We all know, sir, we have to do this in notebook. Rishita. Yes, Rishita, this is the introduction class. So you have to write this. Okay. You have to write this. Don't worry for this. Now, AB is L. So you can write L over here. BC is B. Class, what about CD? What about CD? CD is how much? Please tell. If AB is L, BC is B, what about CD? CD is also L. Why? Because we know in a rectangle, opposite sides are equal. We all know in a rectangle, opposite sides are equal. So we can say CD is L and DA is B. So finally we will get the answer as twice L plus twice B. So to make it simple, we can go for the common thing. So 2 common L plus B is the formula for perimeter of a rectangle. So whatever table you are having, whatever thing you are having at your home, if you want to find the perimeter, you just need to add all the sides. The measurement of all sides you have to add. Now tell me, if unit of length and breadth is centimeters, what will be the unit of perimeter? Will it be centimeter square, centimeter cube, centimeter? None of these. If the length and breadth are having units centimeters, what will be the unit of perimeter? Will it be centimeter square, centimeter cube, centimeter, or none of these? Very good, because here we are just adding them. You can see we are just adding the measurements, so the unit will remain the same. Unit will be as it is. Okay, it will not go into square or cube. Now for area, how will you define the area? Area is the inside content of the figure. This one. These concepts of area and perimeter are mostly used in agricultural fields. You must be seen many questions where they will be asking, you have to fence a agricultural field, how much wire or how much barbed wire you will require. Class, it is an application of that concept only. You must have heard, for our farmers to protect their lands, what they do, they put some barbed wire on the boundaries of the land. So if they know the concept of perimeter, they will easily measure all the lengths and then they will go to the shopkeeper and then they will buy the barbed wire and put it easily. Now, suppose they want to know how much land they are having, then they will have to go for area. Area is the inside content. So area is given by length into breadth. So they give price and we have to find the total price. Yes, that way only. So area is length into breadth. And please tell me the unit. If unit of length is centimeter, if the unit of breadth is also centimeter, what will be the unit of area? The unit of area will be centimeter square. Okay. Now, one more concept I would like to add over here. We all have heard of diagonals. Please tell me what will be the length of diagonal of a rectangle. Please tell me what will be the length of diagonal of a rectangle. Anyone? If I like to join it like this, can you tell me what is length of this diagonal? Ananya, L square plus B square, very good. One thing is written, yes, we will use Pythagoras theorem to find the length of this diagonal. So we all know in a rectangle, all the angles are right angle. We all know in a rectangle, all the angles are right angle. So we can take this as a right angle triangle. So see, if I want to find the length of diagonal, length of diagonal, we can see that this is like a right angle triangle where L is the base, B is the height, and AC is the hypotenuse, like this. So we can easily apply the Pythagoras theorem and we can find AC easily, because AC square is equal to AB square plus BC square. We can say that AC square is equal to L square plus B square. Darpan, camera is on better. So it will be under root L square plus B square. I hope you people are able to understand this thing. Although this concept is not in the NCRT, but still for your knowledge, I shared it with you because you all know the concept of Pythagoras theorem. Please confirm. So this way we have found the diagonal's length. Now there is a special case of rectangle that we all have studied. Please tell me what is the special case of rectangle? Harshul, I know it is difficult to remember all the formulas. That is why the derivation part is very important. If you understand the derivation part, you can always find the formula on your own. It takes only 2 minutes or 1 minute or less than that to find the formula. Okay. Now, I never try to learn these formulas. Just practice is enough to make them learn. Okay. Now, the second figure that we have is a special rectangle, that is a square. So, square is a special rectangle. I hope you are able to understand why I am saying square is a special rectangle, because rectangle has different length and breadth. If you make them same, So if L equal to B, we will get, yes, very good Krishna. If L equal to B in a rectangle, we get a square. Let me make a square using this only. One second. This also can be used. Okay. So A, B, C, D. In this, there are also length and breadth, but they are same. So we can say they are A and A. If we prove that adjacent sides are equal, all sides are equal. Very good, Krishna. You have learned this in class 9th NCRT. That chapter quadrilaterals. Very good. Very nice. Okay. So almost completed. Good. So we have ABCD, a square. So let's see the properties again. First, the perimeter. Again, sum of all the sides. So that is A plus A plus A plus A, or 4 times A. Then we have area is equal to A into A, and we all know when same base gets multiplied, the exponent is increased and it becomes A power 2, the area. Everything is same. And what about that diagonal length? Please tell. In the case of rectangle, we have learned it was root L square plus B square. Now we have the value of L and B as A only. L is equal to B is equal to A. So we can put the value of L as A, the value of B as A in the equation, and we will get A square plus A square only. That will be under root 2A square. And finally, what will happen? We have A square, A will come out, root 2 will remain inside. This is the length of diagonal. I hope it is clear to everyone. No, no, not Krishna, not under root 3A, it is under root 2A. Under root 3A will come in the case of cube. Okay, 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 Krishna, fine. In the case of cube, it is fine. Now, let's see the other properties also I will explain for you after this. Okay, now square is done. The third one is, as per the book, the third one is, okay, we can take a parallelogram, fine. Parallelogram. Actually, parallelogram is like father of rectangle, rhombus, and square. Class, I hope you all remember that thing. Parallelogram is like father of square, rectangle, and rhombus. I will show you the family tree also after this. So ABCD is a parallelogram. We all know what is parallelogram. A parallelogram is a quadrilateral in which opposite sides are parallel and equal. So we can say AB is parallel to CD, AB equal to CD, and so on. Now, what about the formulas? If I take this as L and this as B, please tell me what will be the perimeter of parallelogram? Please try. Joel saying adjacent 180. Yes, it is supplementary. Very good, Joel. There are many properties we will discuss. First, tell me about perimeter of parallelogram. Yes, it will be same only because it is a boundary. So it will be same twice L plus B. Now tell me the area. Anyone who knows what is area of parallelogram? We have learned this in class 7th also. Please tell what is area of parallelogram. Can we say it is L into B? Can we say it is L into B? Can we say it is L into B? Very good, Joel. No, Ananya, we can't say L into B. Joel, very good. Others, please try. What is the reason behind that? Why can't we say the area of parallelogram is L into B? Why can't we say that? Anyone who knows what is the reason behind that? Good, Shaurya. In the case of rectangle, we have seen the area was simple L into B. But in this case, we can't say so. What is the reason behind that? Anyone? The reason behind that is this angle. This angle you can observe is not 90 degree. So you can't say that this B is perpendicular to L. In the case of rectangle, L and B were perpendicular to each other. You can see in this case L and B were perpendicular to each other, but in this case of parallelogram they are not perpendicular to each other, so we can't use that formula L into B. So in this case we have to make a perpendicular, and there are two ways. Class, you must be remembering there are two ways to draw the perpendicular. One way is if I draw perpendicular from D on AB, and I call this height or this length as H. Now tell me what will be the area of this parallelogram. Will it be B into H or L into H? Very good, Ananya. You have to take this as base now because the height or the perpendicular is on L. So area will be L into H. If I don't take this as height and if I take this as height, please tell me, if I take this as height, then what will be the area? If I take this as height, then this will become the base. You have to understand this thing. In any triangle or whatever you are having, if you draw perpendicular like this, then this becomes the height and this becomes the base. You must be remembering the formula half base into height. Similarly, if I draw the perpendicular in this way like this, then this becomes the base and this becomes the height. I hope you are able to understand this thing, that the side on which perpendicular lies will become the base. Okay, so that is why here you have to see which perpendicular you are using. If you are using this perpendicular, then this becomes the base, that is AB, and if you use this perpendicular, then this becomes your base, BC. Okay, so area is L into H or B into H, whatever base you are taking according to that. Okay, let me write it clearly for to reduce the confusions. One second. So what I was trying to say is, if the parallelogram is ABCD and you are taking DE perpendicular, then you will say area is given by DE into AB. But in the same figure, if you take the perpendicular as DF, then what will be the area? Please tell. In the same parallelogram, if you change the height to DF, what will be the area if this is perpendicular? It will be DF into BC. Very good. So this way we have to understand that the height should be perpendicular. Okay. Now I think it is covered parallelogram. Now what are we having? Now we are having a trapezium. The fourth figure, which is a quadrilateral, is a trapezium. Have you studied about trapezium? Please tell class. Anyone who knows what is a trapezium? Okay. Krishna, you must have learned. Okay, very good. Rishita, no. Okay. Trapezium is also a quadrilateral in which only one pair of opposite side, or you can say one pair of opposite sides parallel. In parallelogram, we had two pair of opposite sides parallel. Please observe carefully. In parallelogram, we had two pairs of opposite sides parallel. In trapezium, we have one pair of opposite sides parallel. So let us draw the figure. So you can observe this is a trapezium A, B, C and D, in which sides are parallel? AB is parallel to CD. One pair of opposite parallel sides. So now what about the formula of, let me call it, this one as small a, the length, this is as small b, this as small c, and this as small d. So the perimeter is very simple, class. Perimeter of trapezium, don't think much, just add all the sides, you will get the perimeter. So we can say that parallelogram is also a trapezium, but a trapezium is not a parallelogram. Very good, Ananya. It was a very nice thing to understand. We can say trapezium is like a grandfather. You can think like that. All the parallelograms are trapezium because they have one pair. Obviously, if they have two pair of parallel sides opposite, they will have one also. Very good, Ananya. Nice thing to understand. So we can say all parallelograms are trapezium, but all trapeziums are not parallelogram. I hope this thing is coming to everyone's mind, that we can say the tree is like this. One second, let me have a. So we have quadrilateral, then we have trapezium, we have kite. Under trapezium we have parallelogram. Under parallelogram we have rectangle and rhombus, and these two finally give us square. This is the family tree. Quadrilateral is the first member of this family tree, or you can say the first generation or the parent generation. Then we have second generation as trapezium and kite. After that we have parallelogram. After that we have rectangle and rhombus, and then finally we have square, having all the properties. So this way we are going. So trapezium having one pair of opposite sides parallel. Parallelogram is son of trapezium, so it follows this property, and in addition to that it is having two pair of opposite sides parallel. Then rectangle is son of parallelogram. It follows all the properties of parallelogram. We have to make this table also. Yashna, do you think this is important for you? Yashna, what do you say? Is it important to understand this table? If you make this table, it will help you in future only. So better you make it. Okay. So please repeat the last step. Okay, I'm repeating. Shiv, in this table only you are asking? Shiv, in this flow diagram only you are asking? Okay, so quadrilateral is the first member of the family. Then we have two bifurcations. We can say all trapeziums are quadrilateral. Class, do you agree with me? I can say all trapeziums are quadrilateral. Can we say all trapeziums are quadrilateral? Now, can we say all quadrilaterals are trapezium? Can I say the reverse thing? No, because they are having some special characteristics. Now, trapeziums, under that we have parallelogram. In trapezium, the condition was there should be at least one pair of opposite sides parallel. Quadrilateral has four sides and all the family members follow the rule. Very good, Ananya. So, parallelogram has an extra property that it has two pair of opposite sides parallel. Similarly, rectangle and rhombus follow all the property of parallelogram. Apart from that, the extra thing is all angles 90-degree in the case of rectangle. In the case of rhombus, the extra thing is all sides are equal, and these two extra things come together in the case of square, that all side equal, all angle 90-degree. I hope now you are able to understand that parallelogram is a special trapezium, rectangle is a special parallelogram, rhombus is a special parallelogram, square is a special rectangle or special rhombus. I hope now this point is clear to everyone. Please confirm. This is the family tree of these quadrilaterals. Okay. Now just let's complete the formula and then we will end the class. The perimeter we have done. Anyone who knows area of trapezium? Anyone who knows area of trapezium? For that we require a height also. If this is the height DE, let me call it H. No. Harshul, it is different. It is half into height into sum of parallel sides. This is height, sum of parallel sides. This is the formula for area of trapezium, and here only I am ending this. So let me stop the recording.